Karen called animal control on my guide dog. Now, she's sued under federal ADA law. The park was my sanctuary, a place where I could breathe, guided by the steady paws of my golden retriever. Max, blind since my teens, I relied on Max's harness, his quiet strength to navigate the world. But that afternoon, as we strolled through the park's winding paths, a sharp voice sliced through the calm. "That dog shouldn't be here," it snapped. I froze, Max's harness jingling softly as he paused. Karen, her name I'd later learn, stood before us, her tone dripping with disdain. She was a vision of entitlement. Designer coat, manicured nails, and a sneer that could curdle milk. She claimed Max was a filthy mutt defiling her pristine park, ignoring his clearly marked guide dog vest. Before I could explain, she was on her phone, dialing animal control, her voice loud enough to draw a crowd. "I'll have that beast removed," she hissed, glaring at me like I was beneath her. Humiliation burned my cheeks. I tried to reason, my voice shaking as I explained Max's role, my disability, the law protecting us. Karen scoffed, rolling her eyes. "Laws don't apply to people like you," she said, her words a gut punch. The crowd murmured, some sympathetic, others unsure. I felt exposed, my vulnerability laid bare. Animal control arrived, two officers looking uncomfortable as Karen ranted about dangerous dogs. They checked Max's tags, confirming he was a registered service animal, and told her she was mistaken. But Karen wouldn't back down. She stormed off, vowing to fix this, leaving me shaken, clutching Max's harness as the crowd dispersed. Days later, I heard whispers from park regulars. Karen wasn't just a complainer, she was a menace. She'd harassed joggers, berated vendors, and now targeted me. But I didn't expect what came next. A friend, Jamal, a park groundskeeper who'd seen the incident, pulled me aside. "She's escalating," he warned, his voice low. I saw her near the park shed with spray cans. My stomach dropped. That evening, I returned to find Max's spare harness left on a bench while I adjusted his collar vandalized. Bright red paint dripped across the leather, the word "fake" scrawled in bold letters. The harness was ruined, straps torn, metal buckles bent. Nearby, a trash bin lay overturned, its contents strewn across the grass. Karen's handiwork was unmistakable. Jamal, who'd been cleaning nearby, confirmed he'd seen her, smirking as she defaced my property. The twist came when Jamal revealed he wasn't alone in witnessing her act. A quiet teenager, Mia, who often sketched in the park, had recorded Karen's tirade on her phone. Mia, shy but furious, approached me later, her voice trembling with conviction. "I've got proof," she said, showing me the audio. Karen's voice was clear, mocking my blindness, bragging about teaching me a lesson. Mia's recording was a lifeline, a spark of hope in my growing despair. I contacted a lawyer, Sarah, who specialized in disability rights. She listened to my story, her voice calm but steely. "This isn't just vandalism," she said. "It's a federal offense under the Americans with Disabilities Act." The confrontation unfolded in a small courtroom, the air thick with tension. Karen sat across from me, her expensive lawyer whispering in her ear. She looked untouchable, her chin high, as if she'd already won. Sarah presented our case: the harassment, the vandalism, Mia's recording, and Jamal's testimony. The judge's face hardened as he listened to Karen's voice on the tape, her cruel laughter echoing. "You think you're above the law?" Sarah asked during cross-examination, her voice cutting like a blade. Karen faltered, her confidence cracking. She stammered, claiming it was a misunderstanding, that she didn't know Max was a guide dog. But the evidence was ironclad. Jamal's steady account, Mia's unexpected courage, and photos of the ruined harness painted a damning picture. The courtroom buzzed as the crowd, many from the park, whispered their disgust. Karen's unraveling was swift. Her lawyer's polished arguments crumbled under the weight of her actions. The judge didn't mince words. Her vandalism and harassment violated federal law, targeting a protected individual's right to access. The ADA, he explained, existed to protect people like me, not to be mocked by people like her. Karen's face drained of color as the gavel fell. She was ordered to pay for a new harness, cover my legal fees, and face a hefty fine. Whispers followed her out of the courtroom, her once proud stride reduced to a shuffle. The park community, once divided, rallied around me. Mia, now a friend, showed me her sketches of Max, her quiet way of saying she'd always have my back. The aftermath wasn't just about Karen's defeat. It was about reclaiming my space, my dignity. Max and I returned to the park, his new harness gleaming, his tail wagging as we walked the familiar paths. The regulars greeted us warmly, some apologizing for not stepping in sooner. Jamal fixed the park sign, erasing Karen's lingering shadow. The victory wasn't just mine, it was for everyone who'd felt silenced, dismissed, or unseen. Karen's actions, meant to degrade, had instead sparked a ripple of change. The park felt different now, a little kinder, a little braver. This story isn't just about one woman's cruelty or one dog's loyalty. It's about standing up even when your voice shakes and holding fast to what's right. It's about the unexpected allies like Mia and Jamal who remind us we're not alone. So what do you think? Was justice served? Or should Karen have faced more? Share your thoughts. Let's talk about what's right, what's wrong, and how we make things better.